Aha! Right. Thursday. Do, do, do. Aha! Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Oh. I must find the right tone. Yoshimitsu! There we go. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. It's painting fucking goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. What will we goo? Nobody do. What do we goo? Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Oh! Painting goo 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 goo. Oh, my spina knows it's a timer. Painting goo goo goo. It's painting fucking goo. Let's painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. What will we goo? Nobody do. What do we goo? Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Ha! Painting goo, 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 goo. Painting goo. Painting goo, 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 goo. Painting goo, goo, goo. It's painting fucking goo. Let's painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Oh, shit. Fuck. Ugh. Damn. Crap. Painting goo. Goo, 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 goo. Oh, fuck. Forgot the hat. Shit. Damn. Bollocks. Ugh. Oh. I am a disorganized demigod. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Ugh. Painting goo. Goo, 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 goo. Oh, somebody has a paid for painting goo! Glorious! Somebody tipped the monkey! It would appear one of you filthy mortars has honored this fine Thursday. Greetings, my beloved Japonaita, and welcome to another glorious episode of PEINTEINGU! Of course, with me, your demi-divine host, Defenduru-sama, demigod of painting. You must forgive me, I am slightly disorganized on this Thor's day, this day of Thor. That lightning fringing Norse fucker. Ugh. I'm not satisfied with the angers. Where are we? What's going on? Shit. I cannot see Tobias! Therefore, something is afoot. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Ugh! Myro is looking cute and dead-eyed, as per usual. He is no longer a horrifying example of petrified primate. Tobias is visible. Boris is semi-visible. The writing in the background is a bit off today. The map is here because I am currently using the desk to paint some shit. Right. Please excuse me as I descend into proper painting posture. Oh, the stool is stiff today. Today is a stiff stool day. It will get there eventually. There we go. Right, excellent. My floppy Totnatu is in full display, ready to fend off any Oni who think they may interrupt the goo. Right, who has honor this day, apart from Tuekaru-sama, who I think was the one who paid for PEINTEINGU? Only back, and he's paying for PEINTEINGU again. Tuekaru-sama shames you all with his elite revel of honor. Margio-sama, of course, our only female with the bars big enough to be on PEINTEINGU. Shane Jewison, a.k.a. Tuekarin Diberu-sama. Tuekaberu. Tuekarin Diberu. There we go. Tuekarin Diberu, who has finally returned to the PEINTEINGU after his phone plunged into the deep, dark depths of an ice cavity whilst he was fishing in the cold. I found my account glorious. Absolutely glorious. I am delighted for you. Oh, I've missed old Side-Eye Bear. There are a few things funnier than Side-Eye. Oh, God. My vocal cords have already been warmed up a bit, to the point where they're actually already starting to get a bit tired. Oh, yes, they are a tiny bit raw, because I was attempting to sing along to one of my favorite metal tunes. And if anybody here knows anything about heavy metal, it takes years of practice to sing heavy metal and actually make it sound good. Otherwise it just sounds like screaming into a pillow. Right, so I believe the frameage is good enough, but we shall make sure it is good enough. There we go. Nice and bright. Nice and bright is what we want. Yes. Excellent colors. Bright, beautiful colors. There we go. There we go. Right. The writing is, of course, one of the more thicker things while streaming live. Especially if you're trying to stream a PEINTEINGU. Otherwise, I would have to do what Bob Rosso did and just paint in a black room. Right. A quick sip. Ugh. Gonna have to drown my throat in honey later. Right. I shall cleanse our chi before today's PEINTEINGU. Om. I send cleansing vibrations through the interwebs to cleanse you of your filthy chi. Because nobody likes dirty chi. We want clean, free-flowing chi here on PEINTEINGU. That is what we like here on PEINTEINGU. Clean, free-flowing chi. And of course, everything fitting in its place. So, right, that shouldn't be too bad. Excellent. The board is a bit concaved. This bitch is too thin. It's like Ariana Grande. It needs to eat a sandwich. Right. Micah is in a good position. Excellent. Chi Krenz is of utmost importance. Indeed, nobody likes dirty chi, just like nobody likes a stiff, dry bitch, which is why you must keep your bitches clean and fluffy, and wet, and fresh rebeaten. Nobody likes a stiff, dry bitch, and nobody likes dirty, slow-moving chi. If your chi is like Gracier, it must be cleansed. Ah! Pruneru-sama! Welcome. How's the prunering today? Right. Who paid for painting? There we go. Ronald Trunku has tipped Myro the monkey, and he says that Myro still needs his pantaloons. I refuse. I refuse to dress the monkey. The monkey was sent to vex me. That is why he has been petrified up to the wrists. The only thing I did not petrify is his wrists, so he may play the piano for you and I. I refuse to give him pantaloons. If you perhaps one day he will earn pantaloons. Perhaps. But for the moment, he is naked, like a monkey should be. If it not for the fact that most of you have a weak constitution, I would also be completely naked. There's some bitch on YouTube called the Naked Baker. I remember seeing her like 3 years ago or something, and all she has on is an apron, and it's on YouTube. Like, that's how far we've fallen as a society. Is some bitch is on YouTube, and the only thing she's wearing is an apron, and she's baking, and it's literally called the Naked Baker, or Naked Baking, or something like. I remember clicking on it thinking that it was going to be some sort of like, you know, natural baking, but like only natural ingredients or something. Because you know the way you have them naked juice streaks, and they're called naked because they don't have any additives. I was like, oh, it's like, maybe it's like baking done by that brand or something like. Because I would like to learn how to bake cookies. I love cookies. Cookies are amazing. Oh, glorious. Oh, but yes. Oh, the debauchery. Very busy in Kararni. Lots of wordy, filthy mortars here. Good for business, bad for morality. You need to relax, bro. I do not. How dare you? I think I've even seen that goofy bit. Yeah, the fucking, like, jeez. I remember clicking over it. I was like, oh, it's literally naked baking. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so bad, like. How dare you tell me to relax? How dare you? My energy is in full-fledged power, eh? Today is the 5th or the 6th day absent any nicotine. So if you're worried that my energy is peaking, it is probably because I have an excess of energy the past few days. My quest to be smokeless is in full swing. So we shall see how that progresses. I too am slut for cookies, but not like that. I love cookies. There was a time only like a few months ago. A few months ago, the female baked many a cookie, approximately 24 or 25 cookies, and I ate about 15 of the fuckers. It was glorious. Okay. I shall select today's tunes. I was thinking perhaps this one. I was catching up on BB's stream earlier on, and I'm in the mood for some classic shit. I said I'm in the mood for some classic shit, not advertisements. How dare you, Judentube? The Judentube vexes me. So it does. It is vexing. There may come a time soon where I head over to Rumber, but seeing Russer, Brand, and Crowder shearing heavily for Rumber, turns me off Rumber. It does. It turns me off Rumber, knowing that those hypocrites are big proponents of it. Typical that the Crowder creature is making big bucks over on Rumber. There's nothing I detest more than a hypocrite. Good for you. Blessings, brother Defenderu. Hopefully you'll still be saying that in a few months, when I have completely ridden myself of our addictions. Apart from my addiction to PEINTEINGU, of course. I'm making a pie out of Oreo cookies. Oh, Margie-osama. Simply reading your message has made me begin to salivate. Cookies. I must refrain from being distracted. I just ate a cookie my friend brought me, and it was glorious. What kind of cookie? Triple chocolate? Dirty talk this early in the morning, Margie. More like Russell Brand. If I say his name in Japu, it's still the same. Oh, fuck. Rumble has issues too, very slow sometimes. Oh, Rumble has issues too, very slow sometimes. They need more servers originally. Yes, perhaps there will be, like, I will not move over to Rumble unless I have to. But I shall begin in the next few days, possibly over the weekend or next week. I shall return to my regularly scheduled uploading of my PEINTEINGU episodes over to Rumble. Because I have a tendency to watch Owen on Rumble. Because you can like and comment on Rumble. Can't really do that when you download it from Telegram. And you know, I want to support. I'm PEINTEINGUing an apartment too. What color? Right. We have a beautifully blank canvas before us. So, you know what to do. 3, 2, 1. Put a number in the chat between 0 and 224. Don't do it now, you filthy mortars. Ugh. Here we go. Where shall we go? Nobody knew. 89 says the only female with the balls big enough to be on PEINTEINGU. Hungary! Ah, a based country. Excellent. We are off to Hungary. Where the fuck is Hungary? In Europe. Okay. 89. Bazezd Meg. B-A-S-Z-D-M-E-G. Bazezd Meg, which means fuck you. An excellent variant of fuck you. Bazezd Meg. Hungary should be It's like somewhere here in Northern Europe, is it not? 80, 90, 97. Do not want my fingers to get in the way. Painting goo 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 goo. 89. Where is 89? Ah! I found it. Excellent. Right! We're off to Hungary! A beautiful European country that appears to have remained based despite all the demonic influence going around the realm of late. So, now that we know where we're going, we need to find out what we're going. And as such, we must consort the Magic Hattu. Ian Gananu! Welcome to PEINTEINGU. Unfortunately, your number was too late. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. The female was the quickest. Shame. Painting. Oh. Painting goo 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 goo. There's a Hara in the Hatta. Painting goo 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 goo. Right, the hat has been shuffled. Sumimasen. Chicken. Much shame is upon me. Right. As I begin the snatching. To find out what we are doing. Microphone looks like he's about to kiss the screener. Hungary is right next to Jack. Yes, Margie, you have indeed earned yourself the crown, because you are the fastest. Gerunk Magirurgazag. What have you said in the chat, Demon Hunter Bear? I care not to translate it. What is this Gerunk Magiaro Zag? Dear God, that is a difficult name. That is a difficult word. Magiaro Zag. Can we paint a Meg Shark? Wait for it. With napalm cannons. Probably. Let's fucking go Hungary! I feel like a million-strong flock of ducks with torpedoes could defeat a Megalodon shark. Well, if you're going to get technical, how would a Megalodon shark possibly use napalm cannons when it is typically beneath the surface of the water? It would only be able to use its napalm cannon every time it breaks the surface of the water, which limits its usage of the cannons. I suppose one could argue that upon exiting the Agua, the Megalodon would be able to explode with its napalm frames, expiring the ducks. But you did say a million ducks. A million ducks? Are you trying to blot out the sun with ducks? I shall be Fasteru next to Taimu. I shall hold you to that, Desmondo. The sheer numbers and speed would be too much for the Sharku. Probably. Especially if they're equipped with torpedoes. The shark would be so overwhelmed it would shart. Most likely. Right. Let's find out what we're doing in Hungary. First snatch. Snatch! Oh, so close. As the magic Hatu becomes less full with stuff, it becomes harder to snatch. Right. Snatch! Oh, that was clean. That was clean as fuck. First snatch of the day. Generator. Generator. Excellent. I must shuffle again. Some of the things are caught in the corners of the Hatu. This is unacceptable. Right. Methinks we are now 9 or 8 Paintingus away from 100 Paintingus. Since my official beginning of counting the Paintingus to be placed in the first ever book of Paintingu. It shall be glorious. Snatch number 2. Snatch! Oh, oh, I'm like eager today. Roller braids. Looks like roller braids. I did a B instead of a D. It's roller blabes. Generator roller braids. This painting is going to be interesting. But then again, they all are. Okay. Snatch number 3. Final snatch. Snatch! Oh! Close. So close. Huh. Snatch! Oh, that was clean. Like Pai Mei. Emoter! Excellent. We could stick various emoters within the Paintingu. Some smiley faces. Right. We know where we're going and what we're doing. Now, I must weigh anchor in the Paintingu vessel and take you there. Painting goo 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 goo. I'm a tad OCD when it comes to how things are priced on Paintingu. Okay. Right. Let's load this parrot full of goo. As I place my demi-divine rag on my demi-divine knee. In preparation for the goo. Get off my parrot, you scum! What is this? There's a flake of goo. There we go. Right. First things first do. We shall... Yes. The poster paints. going to stick to my plan. I heard I am like Igor today. I am like Igor. Reminds me of that time where, like back when I was big into the UFC, Cody Garbrandt was in the what was that thing called? The fighters coaching thing, the Ultimate Fighter thing that was coached by it was Cody Garbrandt, wasn't it? And what's that other fucker's name? Dillashaw. What was his first name? What was Dillashaw's first name? I am pouring brank. TJ Dillashaw and Cody Garbrandt, and there was a clip from the Ultimate Fighter where the two of them were in it, and Cody Garbrandt like fucking grabbed Dillashaw's throat in the middle of an argument, and when he was being interviewed later, he was like, snatched him up like an eagle. And like Cody ended up losing and stuff, but like I kind of preferred Cody in a lot of ways. I have more respect for the guys like Cody and what's that dude's name? Mike Platinum Perry. Like, I have more respect for the guys who just fight with their heart, you know. Sometimes, like, you know, obviously sometimes like you get the guys like GSP or something, or Silva, Anderson Silva, that are like really high fight IQ, and they're a joy to watch. But there's something so endearing about a stupid guy who can throw hands. A generator named Gary. You get a pass for the misspelling. You are Irish after all. Oof. Sumimasen. Stir chicken. Every time I hear get to the goo, I hear get to the goon. Thai Static X song. I haven't heard Static X in fucking ages. There will be no gooning here on PEINTEINGU. Right. Oof. Farted. Dick Fordu! Welcome to PEINTEINGU. Twakaru gets it too, as usual. Indeed! PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU. Perfect music for shaking the goo. Indeed! You must shake the goo thoroughly. Don't ask me why. Ugh. Right. Let's get these bitches wet. Okay. The bitch is wet. Now I must consult the digital oracle known as Google to find out what kind of scenery in Hungary we are going to PEINTEINGU on this fine Thursday. Tell me, Googer, what does Hungary look like? Tell me, Googer, what does Hungary look like? And then it just shows me a picture of an Oxfam ad. Oh. Okay, what have we got? Generator, roller braids, and emota. Okay. This is a beautiful paintingu. Or beautiful paintingu. This is a beautiful image. Look at this. Methinks we should paintingu this. This is glorious. Beautiful buildings. Some kind of bay area. Looks like oceanic inlet. And a bridge with mountains in the background. Very beautiful. Yes, I do believe this is what we shall paintingu. There's a road and a bridge. We could put some rabbits wearing roller braids. Or some shit. Perhaps the emotes could be wearing roller braids. After all, this is Paintingu. And I am Defenderu, demigod of Paintingu. And I can paint whatever the fuck I want. If Myro wasn't still thawing, maybe he could have shaken the goo for you. If I have anything to do with it, he will never stop thawing! If I have to plunge you back into that thing, every nighter, I will. Either Oxfam or Ariana Grande, and you have the personification of Hungary. Oh. I just thought it'd be something. There'd be loads of people that would be so offended and pissed off if they heard me say that. And it brings me so much joy to know that. Google, show me Hungary! And it just shows me like a pot-bellied black child in a desert and it just says Oxfam on it. And I'm like... Oh, fuck. Okay. We need a pale blue sky, as per usual, and then mountain range, and then these beautiful red. It must be autumn when this picture was taken, because all the trees in the background have this beautiful red hue. Okay. First things first do. The background. We take some whiter and a smidge of blue. Just a tad. A little bit more, just a little bit. There we go. Paintingu, paintingu. A few squirts of my tiny mister to allow the goo to flow freely. Based though Hungary may be, I believe their language to be simply made up, as it has the appearance and sound of a drunken porak. Hungary government headquarters? Probably. It does not say, but very likely. It's very similar to Buckingham Palace. What is this? An advertisement in the middle of the epic classical music? How dare you? Oh, glorious. Sumimasen, sumimasen. Stir chicken. Hungary banned LGBT parades last week, FYI. Glorious. Yes. In recent years, it would appear that one of the few places in Europe that are still kind of based is Italy, even though it is being controlled by a female. Poland and Hungary. The EU and UN no Riker, Poland, Hungary, and Italy. But apparently, they can't do a fucking thing about Italy, because Italy is too important in terms of trade and such. Allegedly. They have, however, tried to sanction financially Hungary and Poland in many ways. However, they have been unsuccessful, which is, of course, very good. Fuck the EU! Fuck the UN! Coalitions of demons, in my humble opinion. How far to take the beautiful blue sky? I do believe that will suffice. Yes. Glorious. Right, now slightly darker. Slightly. Not too much. A few squirts. Mountain range. Excuse me, Micah. Beautiful. Right, now for the tree line. Ah, there are some beardings in amongst the trees. The architecture in Hungary is beautiful. Right, a dark red hue. Blood red. Crimson even. So we take some red. We add some brew. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. We do not want purple for once. But crimson. And we splash it. Splash it gently. Feathery Reich. Before the PEINTEINGU streamer, I was speaking to Iron Man Barrow on the phone on Telegram. And he has introduced me to a new band. They are called Sergeant Thunderhoof. Hilarious name for banda. Miraiki. The song I listened to was excellent. Slightly darker. Do not want purple. We want deep red. Perfect. Perfect. Sometimes I do bereave. That especially when doing the background. The beautiful, calming classical music just arouse me to flow better. However, when doing funny characters and epic explosions, the matter does help. Makes sense? Depending on the vibe, changes the PEINTEINGU. I remember seeing an artist record himself painting the same thing, whilst under the influence of different drugs and narcotics. It was very interesting to see the different vibes. It would appear that when one is on LSD, one loses all skill and just farts on the canvas. The EU may send brown hordes to Poland and Hungary's borders all they want, but they shall always be repaired with swift violence. I do completely agree with Poland's strategy. You do not belong here. Throw spear. Shoot them. I mean, like, there is nothing wrong with defending your homeland from invaders. Oh, but the poor people and the human rights and the fuck you. Fuck your human rights. Who gave you such things? Fucking politicians, corrupt politicians, that's who invented human rights. Ugh. Demons. Heretics. Blasphemous wankers, the rot of them. Have you ever considered that you do not have to leave a country just to have a better life? Most countries are fucking huge. Even Ireland and Jamaica, they are comparatively tiny compared to other countries and continents. But when you're actually there, it's fucking massive. There's plenty of space. Just walk somewhere else. Pick up your shit and walk a few miles. You do not have to enter another border and risk being shot to pieces. Or raped. Or sword. Or raped and then sword and then shot to pieces. Fools, the rot of them. Sumimasen. Right, time for the agua. There's a beautiful amount of water. Absolutely beautiful. The way the light is hitting it is gorgeous. Right, so we take some whiter. Make sure the bitch is wet. Few squirts from my tiny mister to increase flow. How is my energy today, Margio-sama? Oh shit. My apologies, Micah. This is a huge bitch. Sometimes she gets in the way. Painting goo goo goo. EU should always be pronounced EU. I could not agree more, Deko-sama. They are disgust personified, indeed. glorious. I need more whiter. Like Europe. Ooh. Painting goo goo. Painting goo goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Okie dokie. We need a sandy color. Painting goo goo goo. It's like off yarrow. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. Actually, I'm going to switch bitches. Painting goo goo goo. Here. Like that. Okay. So much more there. Grand. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Right, I do believe that is enough of the gouache. I mean, the poster paints. I am now going to switch to the gouache. Because I have no desire to sit here for the next 10 years doing rare after rare after rare in an attempt to make it even slightly opaque. Seriously, how is one supposed to make a poster with paints that are not opaque? There are many things in life that simply vex me. Painting already looking epic. Yes. Yes, it is. Domo. Domo Dickfordo. But they don't call me the demigod of Paintingu for nothing. Which is why you should pay for Paintingu, filthy mortars. Back in! I got siphoned into a static X album. I cannot blame you. Excellent tunage. Painting goo goo goo.
Every light on in the house.
Every time I hear bitches like you on the internet, I have to hit the muter button. Why? Because I cannot stand your voicer. Shearing, serring, speaking. I fucking... ads, how I detest them. They interrupt the goo. Why? I do not know. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. Whilst I allow this to dry a bit and change parrots, I shall allow Brother Garros to remind you of something. Our Brother Garros reminds you to like and subscribe to Paintingu, lest I throw him at you. And believe me, nobody wants a formerly addicted to cocaine, X-ray visioned, bucketed, sungrassed, 865-pound Columbian tiger flung in your direction violently. You will regret it! So like and subscribe to Paintingu! Smash that like button like it has insulted your ancestors! And pay the monkey. Sheep shearing with your female is gotta be the most based form of, like, date I've ever heard of. Right, time for the goosh. Actually, I shall experiment a bit further. Before going straight to the goosh, we should try the slightly creamier, thicker ones. Because the poster paints are very fluid. But what they are not is opaque. I detest transparency in my colors. Unless I'm doing watercolor. The only colors that should be transparent are watercolors. Paint should be thick, viscous, fluid, yet completely opaque. But you get what you pay for. I must switch parrots. Because this parrot is soaking wet with goo. Oh! Sumimasen, sumimasen. Okay. Better euro. Bit of red. Disgusting, I know. I know not why the paint and the goo chooses to fart on the parrot. Must be some kind of ancestral hatred. Bit of brack. Painting goo, 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 goo. Painting goo. Somebody has a paid for painting goo! Glorious! Who has honor this day? Totally not Viktor Orban! Greetings, Defenderoo! Apologies, Victor. I had to shake at a goo. Greetings, Defenderoo. Word of your visit to my glorious country has reached my desk. Putin tells me you are a cool guy. Having seen the metal concert in his Siberian wilderness, please accept this offering during your visit to Hungary. Ah, it would appear Hungary is indeed honorable. I graciously accept your contribution, indeed patronage to Paintingu. Definitely not, totally not Viktor Orbanu. Your secret is a safer with me. Don't worry! I won't let those demons in the EU know that you are supporting the painting goo. Right. Not bad. Definitely more opaque. Definitely thicker. Giggity. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Make it a bit darker in certain areas to create shading. Time to switch bitches. Yes. This is the one. I will. Do not worry. I vow to make more to maintain eye contact to. Those image are hilarious. Michael Raffone, indeed, Ruxreki is having way too much fun. PEINTEINGU, 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 goo goo goo. PEINTEINGU, goo goo goo. Goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. This bitch is actually too thick. Said nobody ever. This bitch. The thinnest of bitches. There can be a benefit to using inferior tools to accomplish your task. If you can produce good work with low quality shit tools, then it speaks to your skill. However, why use shit tools when you could use good tools? So, there will come a point in this PEINTEINGU where I switch to the goosh. Because these acrylics are quite shit. For my purposes, anyway. I demand vibrancy, accuracy. But in its vagueness, it is not too bad. Ah, Skull Sparrow! Welcome to PEINTEINGU. Right, a moment. PEINTEINGU. Painting, painting, goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Slowly but surely, I have brought you to Hungary. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, goo, doo, 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 doo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, goo. Goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. Painting, goo, 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 goo. This paintingo is looking marvelous. Why, thank you. Paint, goo 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 goo, paint, goo 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 goo, paint. Okie dokie. Painting. Paintingu. Paintingu. Paintingu, Hungary. Paintingu, Paintingu, Hungary. Paintingu, goo, goo. Right, so generator, roller braids, and emotes galore. We have plenty of water to work with as well. So perhaps... Iron Man Burrow, welcome move. Apologies, I have been stupid busy. What are we going to do? We are in Hungary! And we are going a generator, roller braids, and emotes, which I have yet to put in. I have just about finished bringing you to Hungary. Wherever the fuck in Hungary this is. Hungarian generator blades. Yes. So much pomp and circumstance. Indeed. But pumping is illegal in Hungary, regardless of circumstance. Painting is looking beautiful, and love the music. Ah yes, the music is glorious, the painting is glorious. It is a glorious day. Right. We need... something. Part of me wants to put more detail in. Where shall we put the generator? What are we generating? Perhaps... Where's the national animer? The national animer of Hungary. Ah. Terror. Some form of eager? Or vulture? Is Big Birdie. Methinks. I have to wait for all of that to dry completely before going over it. So perhaps we shall simply place some emotes in here in the meantime. Emotes on barges, perhaps. Painting goo, goo, goo. Do, 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 do. If the national animal is some kind of great birdie, we shall have the birdie expressing himself with some emotes. Painting a goo. Forcing myself to use these shitty acrylics is interesting. Very limited. They are matte, but they are creamy and transparent, especially when watered down. this does not sound like a Sergeant Thunderfoot. Yeah, I'd probably get a fucking... Well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't, like I said yesterday, I don't know the criteria of, like... We've only had the stream shut off once because I was playing like a fairly mainstream thing. But they don't look particularly mainstream, do they? Oh, well, I'll play the tune you showed me because I actually really enjoyed that. And I'm going to be finishing up in the next 5 minutes anyway, so... Even if it does get shut off. Who cares? But, I mentioned it at the start of the stream. This is the song I was talking about that Iron Man Bear told me about. It's good shit. And the fucking art in it is hilarious. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I like the lyrics in it as well, because he says something about, like, if you say it, it'll, like, happen, like manifestation style. Like, I had it on for like 30 seconds. I was like, yeah, I like this shit. Like, yeah, that bit there. That bit right there. I just know something good is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I don't know when. Just saying it'll make it happen. I like that. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but just saying it might make it happen. I like that shit. They're like they're kind of like that band Hurt that I've put on before. It's more like, it's not metal, it's rock. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, it's good rock. Or at least I wouldn't class this as metal anyway. And I like your man's voice. Your man's voice is good. Their catalogue is strong. Doomish rock, yeah, Doomish rock is definitely, yeah, totally. good is gonna happen. I don't know when, but just saying it, make it happen. Real catchy. It's weird, there's moments where I'm like, these acrylics are like pretty decent. And then there's other moments where I'm like, Christ, these are shite. There's like a happy medium you have to find between like putting enough water in them. And like the yellow's shit. The yellow is just so, like most yellows are shit, I find. Even the gouache. For some reason, it's just yellows are just universally transparent for some reason. Which to me doesn't make any sense, because it's like, if you can have like an opaque white, why can't you have an opaque yellow? I just don't fucking get it, like. That's why I really would love to get a hold of a fucking, a box of the knicker, those Japanese things, the knicker, poster paints. Because as far as I know, that's what like a lot of them use for anime. Because it's like, you just put it down and it's just there. But I've also thought, like, I think, like, emulsion paints are what, like, I really like. Because that's what these are acrylic polymer emulsion colors. They're not just acrylic. You know? So they're not even, like, it says acryl gouache, like, you know what I mean? It's like, they're a weird blend of, like, it's almost like house paint. Because it's got that, like, thick, chalky vibe, but, like, you can water it down. It's weird, like. Because, like, the feather, like, doing the body of this eagle here, like, went quite well. But the second I went to do the beak, like, the yellow just doesn't hold. You literally have to put white on first, you know? It's weird, like. They're goopy, you know? So you have to find this, like, happy blend of, like, you don't want to put too much on, because then it'll, like, you'll be able to see the brush strokes, and it'll, like, it'll build up on the paint, on the paper. So it actually has this, like, body to it, where, like, you know, when you run your hand across it, like, it'll be, like, bumpy, because it's so thick. With the gouache, because it's basically like a fucking insanely highly pigmented watercolor when you water it down, like, it's fascinating, like it's fucking annoying, but it's also fascinating seeing that, like, there are so many different forms of paint and, like, what they should be used for and shit, like. That's why I love watching the Japanese stuff, because the Japs, when I cut with them, like, or just Asians in general, because the Chinese have it too, like, watercolor. They like it, and it's not like this, like the stuff that you would get for, like, you know, using in a school or something, where you'd have like, you know, kids paints or whatever like that. Like, it's super low quality shite. It really is, like. The professional stuff is, like, what you fucking want, like. But then at the same time, you know, it gets quite expensive. So that's why you have all these YouTube videos of these artists trying to, like, you know, find a middle ground of, like, okay, what can I buy that's, like, affordable, because I'm going to be painting, like, a ton, that gives me the effect that I want, but at the same time isn't, like, you know, it's not super expensive. It's weird, like. And then you get the fuckers that, like, basically make up their own recipes and all. But even then, it's like you have to order the pigment, you have to order the binder, you have to order the fucking flow improver, like, all that shit. And it's like, that's quite expensive in itself, like. But anyway, I'll leave there. Acrylics are a metaphor for life. Deep, bro. Yeah, like there's so many different like um because like your basic acrylics like have a gloss finish, like just like your average acrylics that you'd buy off like Winsor Newton or something, or in like in a shop. They tend to have a gloss finish. But the ones I got in like Mr. Price, which are like fairly cheap, they're like, they're labeled as like fucking, what does it say? Icon, the highest quality acrylic paints and all, like, um, which is fucking bullshit in my opinion. Like highest quality art and craft, like, do you know what I mean? It's like you can tell even by the fucking container. Like the container just has a sticker on it. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like these aren't fucking high quality. They're lying to you, like. But because they dry matte, um, you could achieve like if you're willing to fucking like layer after layer after layer, like the amount of time, like I to do this beak to the level where I would be satisfied with how it looks. I would have to put down a layer of white first and then apply the yellow, which I have to do with the gouache anyway, which is kind of mad. Like, you know, it's like when it comes to yellow, I don't know what the crack is, like, with the pigments or something, but they're typically just completely fucking transparent. I don't know why, like it doesn't make sense to me at all why you'd be able to have an opaque white but not a yellow. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But obviously, I'm ignorant. I think it's funny how like I literally do a painting stream and I've sold paintings, and like I call myself an artist, which I am more or less. Like, do you know what I mean? Independently and technically, professionally, a creator and an artist. But there's so much, because I'm self-taught. There's so much shit I don't know. Like, and I'm learning all the time. Like the amount of times I've watched a YouTube video and most of it I already know, but there's one bit of info that the person has in the video where I'm like, oh, no way, are you serious? Fuck. And then I like go experiment for a while. I'm like, oh, no way, shit, like I didn't know that was a thing. Like the basic binder in most fucking paints is like a form of glue. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's funny, like. But yeah, I have a weird feeling that I think my, apart from gouache or like some kind of like heavy body watercolors or something, like I think the kind of paint that would give me the opacity and the accuracy and the flow that I like really like would, funny enough, like I think painting on a plaster board, like a thin sheet of plaster or something, which would be rigid enough, because this stuff has a tendency to bend depending on how tight I pull the paper on it. Um, and house paint, like literal, just like house paint would like, and then chuck a bit of water in it or like liquid medium, and that would probably have such a high pigment in it, and then whatever kind of chemical composition, because like typically when you go to paint a wall, sure, you might put a few coats on, but the first stroke that you put on it, it's like, yep, there it is, and like you can't see through it, like, and you're generally painting onto like what, like a bare white wall, if you don't put like, or if you even put primer on it first or whatever like that, like, so like it's just like 2acre would probably know a load of shit that I don't know, because he's a like a commercial painter, um like I'd say he mixes like a little bit of water in with his stuff and all, like, and like I've seen professional commercial painters do that, where they like crack open a bit of like matte interior paint, and they dump like half a liter of just straight up just bottled water into it, then use a drill with one of those fucking whisk bits. They just have like this like metal whisk looking thing, and they pop it on a drill, put that in the fucking tub, and then just mix the paint, like straight paint, with just water, and that gives it the flow. And it's mad. Like I'd probably really like and enjoy painting onto a wall, but artistically, like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of just doing a single color, I'd fucking want to do murals or some shit. Like, and like, who knows? Maybe I'll end up doing that one day, where like people would pay me to come to their house and do a painting goo on their fucking wall or something, like, you know. But anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Oh god. Oh, I hope you have enjoyed today's painting goo. I know I did do. We have landed in Hungary. We still have a generator, roller braids, and emotes to paint. So I shall return tomorrow. Same timer, same pricer, same high-octane painting energy. Well, I suppose today was... The classical's never really high-octane, is it? But, like... Anyway. I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, be good, be true, and be beautiful. And if you have any on a pay for painting goo, many links in description. Much love. I'll see you later. Bye.